Hey, I'm Amanda Moseley, and my topic for this project was mobile technology. The benefits of mobile technology is that it can be used for text-to-speech. So if a student is they have dyslexia, they can understand and read the literature that they may have trouble with. You can also make the text in the digital technology larger, so if people have visual problems and have trouble seeing small words, that they can make them bigger and they would have no trouble reading it. It can enable learners with experience, such as interactive maps. They're more hands-on, and you can also record content for further viewing. Also, another benefit to this is there is a growing body of literature in which mobile devices are being used for behavioral interventions, such as video modeling. So you can show a student, look, this is how we behave. Look, this is not how we behave. And next is the different types of mobile technology. These are just a few that I am familiar with that has been in the classroom. First one is a tablet. It says that the student can directly touch the app and manipulate the content on the screen how they want. Laptops is another thing, like Chromebooks I've seen in the classrooms also. Therefore, if a school provides a student a one-on-one computer, like that's me having my own computer, her having her own computer, him having his own computer, one-on-one, not everybody sharing it. It allows students and their teachers to take full advantage of the benefits of the internet and the technology. Also, cell phones. This is with the older group, I feel like, because I feel like the younger group won't have these, or if they do, they're not bringing them to school yet. But cell phones, not in every classroom they get a laptop, so I feel like with the device, with the cell phones, they're able to access the internet if the school did not provide it for them. Next is, this gives the students up-to-date learning. I know having the encyclopedia and stuff, they don't get updated as quickly, but students can also use this as e-readers, and instead of traditional textbooks, they're not so quickly updated, so therefore the readers or the students might be studying a book that was published in 2010, and here it is 2019, so that's 9 years old, so the material may have changed. E-readers eliminate that issue, and also real-time updates that are useful for the students and teachers immediately, not that they have to wait for the next school year to get new books. Also, with this technology and mobile devices, they can literally answer any question that you have. You can automatically look it up if the student does not know it. This provides them with research that they can do for projects, for writing, or anything like that. Being able to access mobile technology in the classroom will also give them a reason to look up questions, and that they have all that at their fingertips, and keeping them connected with what is going on around them in the world events that happen, and also ensures that they are always well informed with the most up-to-date information. That was from Wainwright. Okay, next. Interactive technology. This is my favorite to do with the students because they love it. They're more interactive. I just put a few examples up. Kahoot is one of my favorite. Kahoot is a handy tool that students can use to create in-class questionnaires and quizzes. This is handy for obtaining data for graphing assignments, data for research, essays, and feedback from the classmates. So like a teacher can, if they have a Chromebook to themselves in the classroom, I've seen a teacher create a Kahoot quiz for practice or even to assess the students to see where they are in their learning. They will create a quiz and they will have each student get on the right quiz using a code, and it shows you what percentage of the class answered wrong, what percent answered right, or even if you can change it to where how many students got it right, and how many, like the exact number instead of just a percentage. Also, clickers. I am pretty familiar with this. I learned this in my undergrad course. Clickers is a tool for teachers to help assess students' understanding of concepts and their engagement with the materials. Teachers can project questions onto their screen while the students are using their devices to answer them in real time. Students' answers show up on the teacher's, it says phone screen, but it can be on a computer screen, tablet screen, whatever the teacher is using. And the teacher can see what students got their answer wrong and which ones did not. And that was from 9 technology tools to engage students in the classroom. Also, Class Dojo. This is very popular with the elementary students. This is a fun way to gamify the classroom. Students can make their own avatars and make them look like them or not. I mean, they can choose the color of the hair, they can choose anything like that, and that makes it to where that is their own. And they can either gain or lose points based on classroom behaviors, discussion approaches, and other soft skills agreed upon by the teacher in the class. Class Dojo, I like this because the parents and the family can also see what is going on, see if their child has gotten points taken away, and the teacher will write a description usually of why, and that can keep them updated on how their student is doing academically wise and also behavior wise. So interactive technology is great for the students. It gets them involved, and the students that may be bored, that is something that they can do with hands-on. So I feel like another one that I don't put on here was live binders. I have fell in love with this one. I learned it as an undergraduate. This is a website basically, and it's a binder which you can create little tabs and then save like websites and links under it so you can save it for later. I have actually created one as an undergraduate, and I have recently added more to it for my first year teaching for next year. I'm really excited to use those resources that I have obtained. Okay, and next, research finds benefits of mobile technology. So I have looked and I have seen that people have actually been researching this because there is a kind of feud about saying, oh, well, it's not very good in the classroom. The students aren't really learning, but they really are. And so I've kind of seen both sides of the story, and I agree with it. I agree with it because this will have the students have skills and learn skills that they will need for their future life, just not in school. And this will also keep them up to date on the technology that is coming out, and they won't be behind. So whenever they graduate school and they're trying to find a job, they will know, hey, I know this program, I know how to do this, like Google Slides and Google Classroom, which I'm sure there'll be something new by tomorrow, but it's a very great skill to have, I believe. And this slide is about the research finds benefit. So this is the benefits that I found. I didn't want to focus on the negative because I do believe that it does benefit the children. So 73% of the teachers report using mobile technology in their classroom either through their own instruction or by allowing students to use it to complete assignments. And that was Lynch, from Lynch. English teachers are more likely to use mobile technology in the classroom than math teachers. I have seen students that write a paper and they share it with in Google with their teacher, and their teacher can grade it like that. So I've seen that, how English teachers use it. That's one example. Also, 47% of teachers strongly agree, and an additional 44% somehow agree that students need digital literacy courses to be successful academically and beyond. Another thing is mobile technology has shown to be effective across numerous studies as a supplemental tool in increasing sight words, reading, spelling, and vocabulary knowledge, and math and reading fluency of students with and without disabilities. So even if your child or your student does not have a disability, this will work wonders for their education. It's really great for them. And these are all my sources. I use quite a few. I found, while doing research, I really found a lot of information. I was just going to put in what I know, but I liked this information, so I used their words and their information that they did research on. But other than that, that's